This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Investing involves risk, including loss of capital. Any tools or strategies mentioned do not guarantee profits or future results.
Most people think crypto moves only because of technology or hype. But what if the next big crypto wave is driven by politics instead? That's exactly what Bryce Paul is suggesting with what he calls Trump's biggest crypto play. According to him, a lesser-known digital asset tied to the growing Trump crypto ecosystem could be positioned for major gains. Now, before jumping to conclusions, let's break this down properly. Because the real opportunity here is not just one coin, it's the bigger shift happening behind it. Over the past few years, the Trump family has gone from being skeptical about crypto to actively building within the space. It started with NFT collections, but it didn't stop there. Today, there are reports of large-scale Bitcoin mining operations, new blockchain projects, and even the launch of a stablecoin under a platform called World Liberty Financial. This stablecoin, known as $1, reportedly scaled to billions in circulation within a short time. And alongside this, regulatory momentum has also started building. Policies around stablecoins and digital assets are becoming clearer, which is one of the biggest barriers that held institutions back in the past. Now here's where things get interesting. There are indications that a Trump-linked entity has applied for a national trust bank charter. If approved, this could allow it to operate as a regulated crypto bank. That means issuing stablecoins, holding digital assets, and bridging traditional finance with crypto under government oversight. And that changes the game. Because once regulation and infrastructure align, institutional money tends to follow. And when large capital enters crypto, it rarely flows evenly. Bitcoin usually moves first. But historically, the biggest gains come from smaller altcoins that ride the wave afterward. That's the exact pattern Bryce Paul is betting on. He believes one specific coin connected to this broader ecosystem could benefit the most if this narrative plays out. But here's the reality. Crypto is extremely volatile. For every coin that rises, many others disappear completely. So blindly chasing hype can be dangerous. That's why Bryce positions his research as a guided approach. Instead of trying to track thousands of tokens, he focuses on one opportunity and explains how it fits into the bigger picture of crypto infrastructure and political influence. Inside his report, he breaks down the coin, its role in the ecosystem, and how to access it through exchanges. The goal is to simplify entry, especially for beginners who find crypto overwhelming. Now let's talk credibility. Bryce Paul is known for his Crypto 101 podcast, which has millions of downloads and features conversations with major players in the blockchain space. Through these connections, he claims to identify trends earlier than the general market. But even with that, no prediction is guaranteed. And that's important to understand. Because in crypto, timing and risk management matter just as much as the idea itself. The report itself is priced very low, around $3, with a refund guarantee. So the barrier to entry is minimal, but the real decision is not about the price. It's about the thesis. Is political influence, regulation, and infrastructure enough to drive the next crypto cycle? Because if that combination plays out, we could see a new wave of capital entering the market. And as history shows, those who position early tend to benefit the most. But if it doesn't, then this becomes just another narrative in an already crowded crypto space. So instead of asking whether this one coin will explode, ask a better question. Is the foundation being built for the next crypto cycle? Because if the answer is yes, the opportunity is much bigger than a single token. And by the time that becomes obvious to everyone, the biggest gains may already be gone.